Hey guys, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your first week of May collective reading. Now keep in mind this is general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. I think this is the first time, I may be wrong, but that I'm acknowledging. I think this is the first time that I've actually done a reading for the channel on the exact first day of the month. So as I'm doing this reading right now, today is May 1st. Happy May to every single one of you out there, and may your month be abundant. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am absolutely positively claiming abundance for every single one of you. I don't know if you guys people, but I got my little ancestral, well, this ain't my ancestor, but some ancestral money right here. I got it in gold because, you know, gold and green, that's about abundance, financial, monetary gains. But it's not just about monetary as far as financial, just everything all encompassing. Like when you think about abundance, what does abundance mean to you? You know, your home life, your abundance and good health and things like that. This is what you want to call in during this time frame. You know, anytime we start a new day, new month, anything like that, there's multiple opportunities to start something fresh, start something new, to heal something, to advance at something. So I am absolutely positively claiming that for every single one of you out there. Many, many blessings to you all. And you guys know I always say it, and I didn't post it this morning, but on the very first day of every single month, I make it a practice to say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Say rabbit 3 times, okay? Just say it out loud. And that is one of those old folklores where it's like if you say that out loud on the very first day of the month, as soon as you wake up, then you're calling and you're claiming abundance for that whole entire week. That's why you do it every single month, the very first day of the month. So if you haven't done it already, it's not too late. The day is not over. Go ahead and say out loud, rabbit, 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 and claim it. Okay, so let's get into your reading. I want to first start off by talking about, okay, you guys know I like to talk about the moon phases and things like that. We have a new moon May 8th, and that falls on a Wednesday, and then we have a full moon May 23rd, and that falls on a Thursday. So I'll make sure to do readings for both the new and the full moon, and typically I do that anyway. A while ago, I was trying to do lives where, you know, I would do the general message and then I'll open up the, you know, comment section for you guys to go ahead and leave questions. I'll see what happens with that. You guys know this is my birthday month and I love to give back, like in any way that I can. I like to give back, and because you guys have been rocking with me and you guys are, you know, coming in, checking on my channel, listening to the messages and connecting with me and leaving such beautiful, I mean, you guys leave the most amazing and most beautiful messages of encouragement and everything in my comment section. I want to thank you guys so much for that also. But usually for that reason, I always like to try to give back if I can. So my birthday is May 29th. I'm not sure if I'll do something for the channel for my birthday. I'm not sure. But you know, for the full moon, I'll try to do it live. I'll try to do it live, and then I'll post it here on YouTube in a community section as an update to let you guys know what's going on. And then also on my Instagram story and also the feed. So if you don't have my Instagram information, it's in the description box up under any video here on my channel. So I'll try to. I'm not making promises, you guys. I'll try to, but you know, I always like to give back because you guys give so much positive energy to me that I like to try to give back. So I'll try to do that. And I'll do that for my 40th birthday. You guys know I'll be 40 May 29th. I'm so grateful to still be here because this past 3 years has been quite challenging, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And again, I'm extremely grateful for you all. So just want to put that out there. New moon, May 8th. We'll be doing as usual, I'll do a reading for the channel. Okay, and that's on a Wednesday, and I do collective readings every Wednesday anyway, so that's perfect. And then the full moon, May 23rd, is on a Thursday, so I'll make sure to do a full moon reading. Again, I'm going to try to do it live. If I can't, then I won't, you know, post anything on the community section. But if I do, then, you know, it'll just be a regular video like this one. Okay, so when I was meditating over you guys' energy in correspondence with the rabbit theme, okay? And it's weird because every single time I think about it on the first of the month when I say that, I hear this song in my head, and it just so happened that it very much popped up for today. The song that I got was White Rabbit. Now, originally, White Rabbit was performed by Jefferson Airplane, okay? But the version that I heard was by Haley Reinhart, okay? Now, Haley Reinhart happens to be a Virgo, but the original members of Jefferson Airplane, the original members, it was 6, you know, with bands, they always switching people out and things like that, but the original members have the astrological signs of Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, 2 Aries, and I believe it was a Aquarius. I believe it was an Aquarius. So Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, 2 Aries, Aquarius, and Virgo. So you could be having any of those placements in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, this could be involving people that you are surrounded by, okay? And I want to talk about that in a minute because I don't want to get off track. Let's go ahead and talk about your spirit animal. So with the spirit animal, of course, the rabbit. The rabbit spirit animal talks about multiplication, okay, fertility, luck, abundance, fast movement, sweeping actions, easygoing, gentle, pure of heart, jumping to conclusions, and intuition. Listen to your intuition during this time because this is going to be a quite active time frame anyway for a lot of people energetically. It's going to be quite active indeed. It's something about this time frame that we're in right now. It feels like there's going to be some type of whirlwind. Like some people initially will feel challenging, but then in the end, it's like, this ain't nothing. You're going to be right in the middle of that whole little volcano or tornado or whatever. It's like everything that seems like I keep seeing a figure of someone standing in the middle of like a hurricane or tornado, just like some natural disaster. There may be some type of natural disaster that happens, and I'm claiming protection over you if that happens in the area that you live in. But I'm getting more so this is like metaphorically speaking, because I'm seeing someone standing in the middle of a storm. It's overall the message is like somebody standing in a storm, and I just keep seeing everything swirling around them. But they're calm. I see a very calm person. And that's very interesting because like I said, with the rabbit spirit animal, it talked about easy going. I feel like a lot of you all have been through so many storms that whatever this is that's being tossed in your direction, it ain't even gonna phase you. Because you're like, I know how to navigate life a specific way because I've been through so much. But I also feel like the path is becoming clear. Because it's like, as I'm seeing this vision, I'm seeing all this storm and everything just swirling around in a circle, but I can see everything outside of the storm very clearly. So it's like somebody's seeing the calm outside of the storm. Like, right now, you're just going through the thick of it right now, but the calm is coming. That's what I'm getting. Somebody knows that the calm is coming. So I like that. I like that message. Now, also what I was getting ready to say is, as I was meditating, literally right before I started the camera, I seen a really big knot on somebody's head. And I seen a couple messages with that, like and this is very interesting. Somebody is like, you know how you have your overhead luggage and you're putting it over your head on a plane. I seen like something fall out and hit someone in the head as they were trying to put the luggage in the overhead compartment. It hit them in their head and it left a really big lump on their head. That's very specific. So some of you guys may be getting ready to go traveling. And again, that knot doesn't have to be that you actually hit your head or something like that. It could be metaphorically speaking, like something about travel, maybe a headache, like travel plans may be a headache, or someone is not getting enough rest, or someone's in their head about why they have to travel. Like someone may have to travel for work, and the work may be a headache. The workload may be a headache. Also, someone may have to travel because someone is sick, or they're going to check on someone or visit someone for a specific reason, and they're all in their head. And it's a bit of a headache. Somebody's kind of worked up about that. I'm getting that also because I am seeing something with travel. Most definitely. And then also someone could just have like a knot on their head. You know how people have like cysts, benign cysts, benign bulls and things like that. And it's left a little bit of a knot on the head. I'm seeing like right at the tip of the forehead, like right above the eyebrow. I'm seeing that. And it's like it may be getting a little bit bigger. And someone may be needing to go to a doctor to have some fluid aspirated or something like that. Again, it's very specific. So that may resonate with someone out there because that's not a situation that I have or anyone that I know has. So this could be something very specific for someone out there. So I am getting that message also, but I'm seeing something with a knot on someone's head. Somebody, also, rabbits for some reason makes me think about children, probably because Easter or whatever. But someone's child may end up getting a knot on their head, just roughhousing, being kind of, being kids and things like that. Something like that can happen also. But I feel like that can come up in that time frame. Here's the thing with that. If there's a child who has that, don't just, dismiss it like, oh, kids will be kids. Go get it looked at because I kind of see like it getting bigger. So do that. This could be your child, grandchild, something like that. I'm just seeing that also. So I got quite a few messages with that as well. Okay. So let's get into some names. This could be first, middle, last name, street name, business name, cities, states, countries, however. Put it where it applies. So we have Dana, Haley, Cassidy, John, William, Grace, Marty, Paul, Tolly, David, Skip. Somebody's name could be Skip. Somebody may be even eating Skip peanut butter. I don't know. Skip is a Skippy, one of those. Spencer, Slick. Somebody's nickname could be Slick or last name could be Slick. Reinhardt, Omar, Canada, California, Highland Park. Now it's interesting. I just found out today. I was today years old, literally, when I found out that the original singer, like the lead singer in Jefferson Airplane, who sang the song originally, her name is what's her name? Grace Slick is her name, and she was born in Highland Park, Illinois. I didn't know that. And you guys know, of course, I'm in Chicago, Illinois, and that's not that far from where I am. So that's very interesting. So it's like with that, I'm getting a message like something very close to home. These messages for a lot of you all will hit very close to home because that's quite close to home to me also. So that's very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. I feel very enthusiastic. I feel very optimistic about what's getting ready to happen over these next couple of weeks, especially for the month of May. I feel very optimistic in a very positive, extremely positive way. So let's talk about the bottom of the deck. You guys have the Hermit, seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom, seeking clarity. This is someone who's going on a journey. And I said initially, the singer, Haley Reinhart, the version of her song, of the song White Rabbit that I heard was by Haley Reinhart. She's a Virgo, and you got Virgo right here with the Hermit. Very back of the deck, you have the Devil. 2 major arcanas already. I like the fact that it's in the back because it's like whatever you're leaving behind, because his back is facing the Devil. You're leaving behind some type of toxic situations. You have journeyed and found your way, but it was a struggle. Look how his clothes are tattered, withered, and worn. Like you've been through some things, and that's why I said like this storm, because he look, anywhere he go, he gonna bring a storm. You know what I'm saying? Like look at all the smoke and everything around him, fire. He's gonna bring a storm. It seems like you've been through that and you went through that journey, but it looks like you are moving away from that. You're turning your back towards that. You're finding your way slowly but surely, and you're almost at the end. See that there's a long journey right there. He's right in the middle, and there's a little bit more road to go. There could be a little bit more of a bump in the road also, because you guys know snakes can be temptation. That's what he's all about. Maybe some temptation. Also, this could be involving someone who's born in the year of the snake. You may be born in the year of the snake. Put that information where it applies for you. Currently at the bottom of your clarifying deck, you have the Five of Pentacles, lack, loss, abandonment, being left out in the cold. Back of the deck, you have the Chariot. Again, I feel like you guys are moving out of that. Now, I'm also going to say, because at the back, you know, anything in the back is the past. I feel like you may have left a home situation. You see how the Chariot's not driving towards the home, but away from the home. And even here, you see them outside of the home. So you may have left a relationship, and it may have caused you some type of financial hardship. But I feel like that's going to change. I feel like you are coming out of that. Again, I'm going to say, I say out loud, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. If you don't believe in stuff like that, that's fine. That's cool. But I always tell people, what can it hurt? You're not calling forth any spirits. You're not calling forth any deities. This is elemental. You know what I mean? Like anything that you're doing, earth, air, fire, water, elemental, claim it. Like, what is it going to hurt you to do it? You know? So I'm just going to put that out there as well. Again, it's the first of the month. Even if you're not into stuff like that, write out your intentions. What is it that you want your month to look like? What is it that you want to achieve? What is your short term? And I've come to the process mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that every month I'm going to set a specific goal. You know, a lot of people will write out their short term goals for like the next 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months. Every single month, the beginning of the month, writing out goals for myself and what I want to achieve, and then looking back at it, because I feel a sense of, you know, pride when I realize, okay, I've accomplished the things that I wrote out. And I love that. And some of you guys may want to do that, because then once you see that you're accomplishing things, it'll dissipate. It'll help move away all the energy of feeling stagnant in life and feeling like you're not achieving things. Even if it's small things, just achieving those things is going to mean the world to you. And it's going to build the momentum and make you feel like, okay, I did this when I didn't have the energy to, when I didn't feel like I was able to. I did it. I got it done. So let's take it to another level. It's like pushing yourself, but in a positive way. Not exertion, but in a positive way. So currently at the bottom of the deck, amen, what did I just say? Action, pushing yourself. So you got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, first of all knights are either going into battle, coming out of battle. But either way it goes, they're always on some type of journey or adventure. You guys are moving forward, and you got a fire up under you. Fire is all about action. Things that you're passionate about. A lot of you guys are going to be moving in a direction that you are most passionate about. Whatever you're drawn to, you're very divinely protected. Head to toe, he has armor. That armor is your means of protection. And you see how you got that volcano that's erupting. And remember, I was just saying, like with the Hermit, where we're seeing the snake there may be another bump in your road that you have to fight, that you have to battle to get over. Something could just like explode all out of nowhere. An explosion, you know, I know that sounds so aggressive, but it doesn't have to be, you know, one of those things where it's like, oh my God, the whole world is just ending around me. It doesn't have to be like that. It could just be like that one little thing could just make you feel like, okay, it's sending me over the top. Like me and my sisters always laugh, like, you know how when you mad about something or you having a bad day and then you walk in your shirt or something get caught on the doorknob, now you're just frustrated, one of those type of things. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. It doesn't have to be like everything's going to be horrible and cascades of just drama. It could just be like that, just that little thing is a cherry on top that just you're ready to just scream at the top of your lungs. And maybe you need to. That's purging. Scream. Get out your system while you're holding it in. Because that's exactly what happens with the volcano. Once it can no longer contain, it explodes. And some of you all, that could be what's going to happen with you, where you just kind of like snap about something. But it's like, it needs to come out so that you can keep moving on your journey. Because you got a lot more journey to go. And I'm not saying as far as heaviness. I feel like you just have more things. You got more ground to cover. But I feel like it's going to be very positive. I feel abundance is coming in for a lot of you. I claim that. I claim that 110%. So let's go ahead and shuffle. For some of you guys, it's involving love. Okay. We got the lovers, Gemini. Gemini season begins at the end of May. Well, towards the end. What is it? May 20th. May 21st. You guys know I'm a May Gemini. So I know all about it. So let's see what we get for you guys today. We're going to get the sun and the moon, the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for both cards. Currently now at the bottom of the deck, you got the death card. Transitions, death and rebirth. Hello. That's what I said. Scorpio energy. I did mention that one of the members of Jefferson Airplane is a Scorpio, so Scorpio energy is definitely in the building. There's some type of ending, and I feel like what's ending is the heaviness. I honestly feel like what's ending for you all is the heaviness. Now you are getting ready to go towards victory, because you see how the skeleton is facing us, but that horse, that white horse is jumping into action, is going towards the future. Looking at us is the present. He's jumping towards the future. I feel like a lot of you guys are looking at your future looking. You're ending certain things in your life that promoted stagnancy or and I almost want to say invested. And that doesn't even make sense, but now I'm getting messages with that. I was getting ready to say that invested in energies of stagnancy. Investments are things that you put energy into, money into. So some of you guys may have put investments into something, but it just died out. It didn't make anything. It didn't come, and nothing came of it. Something's transitioning though. Back of the deck, yeah, it's like you didn't see any outcome, or you didn't see the outcome that you desired. This is very interesting. Also, you can't see her eyes. Her eyes are covered, and then this skeleton doesn't have any eyeballs. So something with your eyesight. Also, some of these glasses. Also, someone's third eye is closed. It's a veil over someone's third eye. And I know that also because the wings are literally over her eyes, but you see right where the third eye is jewels. Someone is very gifted. And then I did say, with the spirit animal, the rabbit, I did mention intuition. That was the very last thing I said with that. So someone's, wings, if you think about the wings, they flap. And when they flap, it's like taking flight. Somebody's third eye is getting ready to awaken. It may be some fear associated with that, because you see how the swords are down and across, and that's like protection, like, no, I don't want this to happen, like, no. Some may be having very active dream states. You may feel scared of them, but I'm going to tell you, this is your gift. This is your gift. If you've been asking God for, that's the thing that's weird about people, and I don't have to say this and I'm going to get into it. People always ask God for answers, and then when they don't get it the way that they want, they shut down. Like, if God shows you a specific dream, a specific vision, it scares them. Like, I was asking God before I took a nap. I took a nap right before. Literally, I just woke up not that long ago before I started the reading. But I took a nap and I asked God a specific question about something. And I got the answer. And the dream was not a very... it wasn't a nightmare. It wasn't a nightmare, but it wasn't something that I wanted to envision, because it wasn't peaceful either. But I asked. And that's the way that the visions came in. So I didn't question it. I was like, okay. And I actually said, thank you, God. Thank you for the message. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got it. I got the message. But it wasn't the way that I would have wanted it to be, because harm was done to someone that I love dearly in that vision. And it pissed me off. But that told me what I needed to do. They told me to step up the protection for that person and things like that. So I didn't banish it and say, no, I don't want to see anything like that. I didn't freak out, because when you freak out, then God won't, you won't get the messages. They send messages in the order in which they know you will be able to receive it. But somebody out there is asking for answers, and then the way the answers came to them, they didn't like it, and so now they shut down their spiritual gifts. Somebody shut down their spiritual gifts, like they want to block it. They're like, I don't ever want to see something like that again. Or because the fear was so great from a dream, because somebody could have a nightmare about something, and it was so fearful that now your spirit guide is like, okay, well, he or she, they're not ready for that right now, so we can't communicate with them in that way. Because swords about communication and mental also, right? So let's see. We're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, the sun, also the moon, the card that comes before, and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for those cards for the collective. There is the sun. Let me tell you something. We started off there at the bottom, didn't we? With the Five of Pentacles. Look what you got. The sun right behind it. I like that it's behind it. It's the Five of Pentacles. Then I tell you, if you are going through some type of monetary hardship, that's a thing of the past. Anything behind something is the past. Whenever the sun comes up, that is a brand new day. Right in front of that, back to that doggone Knight of Wands. Y'all on fire, man. Y'all on fire. Something good is coming in for a lot of y'all. Now, this is very interesting that we got this also because you have the Queen of Cups, and she clearly is pregnant here. You know, I said the rabbit, and you know the rabbit is very strongly associated with pregnancy. So if you all have been, if there's someone out there who's trying to actively get pregnant, it does look like you may end up conceiving in this time frame in the month of May, or finding out that you're pregnant in the month of May. Somebody also could be due in the month of May also. I'm getting that as well. So we want the moon, and the card that comes before and the card that comes after. There's the moon for the collective. And then you have right in front of you the Eight of Swords, mental imprisonment. That's how somebody feels. They feel stuck, feel bound, feeling as though they can't get free. Behind it, you have the Ace of Cups. So there's something brand new coming in. All aces are something brand new, a gift from the universe. I feel like on an emotional level, you're going to feel more than fulfilled. You see how the cup is spilling over? You're going to feel overjoyed. I'm getting emotions being fulfilled, like feeling finally peace after a time of feeling like blocked. I'm going to say again, something with somebody's third eye. I know this is just one eye right here, but I'm getting this energy where you see how she's blindfolded. We had the Two of Swords, and she was, you know, her eyes were covered by wings. And then you have this woman who's blindfolded, who's also swords. Again, swords, communication, mental. Somebody's spiritual intuition, their sight, their spiritual sight has been closed, or someone, again, I'm going to say this again, someone has they want it blocked off. You see how she has these chains on her wrist? Here's the thing. Those chains are loose. Look how loose that is. All she has to do is go like this and they'll slide off. So these are self-imposed restrictions. Even here, she's on her knees. There's nothing chaining her legs to the ground. She doesn't have to be there. She doesn't have to be in that position. She can get up. So this is like self-imposed things. I feel like that sight, that spiritual sight is awakening. You're going to start having more dreams, more visions, very lucid dreams. Because even here you got the moon phases. Okay, the moon is associated with things hidden, things unknown, things you don't have clarity about, and also spiritual gifts. Intuition is a big one. Someone's third eye is awakening. Someone's third eye is awakening. And it's going to give you messages and tell you what to do to stay away from negative sources and negative people around you. It's something very, very important about the eyes, okay? You can't see her eyes, okay? There's one eye right here. You can't see his eyes. Something about the eyes. Also, I'm gonna tell you something. This is how I knew that I was very much in tune with spiritual gifts. I could look at people, like even when I do my personal readings, I tell people, if you want to, for an additional energy read, send a photo of you or the person, whoever, and I'll tell you the energy that I pick up around this individual, or however it relates to the questions that you're asking. I can look at a person's eyes and I can tell you, I don't care how old the photo is or how recent the photo is, I can tell you what's going on in that person's energy. The eyes are the gateway to the soul. 110%. I feel like for some of you all, you can look at somebody, like you'll realize that you can look at a person's eyes, just look them in the eyes, and you can read whether or not they're lying, whether or not they're telling truth. You'll even look at their eyes and you'll hear a whole narrative. And that's not you being crazy. It's like you're just going to be getting downloads. Just the eyes, because the eyes are the gateway to the soul. It's going to tell you everything that you need to know about a person. I used to tell even my cousins, like because I have a lot of gifted people in my family, okay? You know, for a lot of people, that's very hereditary, right? Those are inherited gifts. And I used to tell a couple of my cousins, like, if you have a question whether or not you can trust someone, or if you have a question or you feel like someone's hiding something, just look at a picture of that person and just look directly at the eyes. And whatever you feel, don't question it. If you feel like it's some shady shit, it's something shady going on. You need to investigate that. If you feel like this person is being sincere and they just have a true, pure heart, that's the energy. Don't question it. Whatever is the first thing that you think about, that is your answer. So some of you guys may need to start working on it. That may be a way for you to start working on your gift. Looking at the eyes. Look at the photo of somebody and look at the eyes. I'm telling you, I literally can look at the eyes of someone in a picture. I can tell you damn near everything you need to know about that person energetically. Seriously. And that's how I built my gifts, and that's how I built my abilities, because I trusted my intuition. I trust what I felt, and I will see it very clearly. Some of you guys, your gift of intuition is blossoming. Pisces, I'm getting strong Pisces as well. Do we have Pisces in that band? We did. In that band, Jefferson Airplane, there was a Pisces. I'm getting Pisces also. Okay. So let's start off with the moon. Bottom of the deck. You keep getting this devil. Some of you guys feel like you have been attacked spiritually attacked. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to be victorious. Because one thing about this Knight of Wands, when he goes to battle, he ain't going to lose. Heads torn his armor, wand in his hand, he is going to win. There's going to be a victory. And that's exactly what I get with that energy. Okay, let's see what's at the back of the deck, because y'all know I'm nosy. Hangman stuck in limbo. With this energy together, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you have been stuck in a rut. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you felt stuck in a rut. I want you to notice here, she has chains on her wrists and they're bound. A lot of you guys feel like you have been stuck in a rut for a while. That I'm going to say again, that's changing. That is definitely changing for a lot of you all, for sure. Let's part the deck. Five of Wands, conflicts, arguments, disagreements. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting with this. Some of you guys, you know how they say jokingly, like, it be your own people. It be on your own kids. It literally be people in your circle that's blocking you from your greatness. Like the people that's closest to you. These people that they're in battle with is closest to them. So it could be people in your own social circle, your family, that is keeping you blocked. Because again, circle, she's in a circle of swords. So it could be people in your own social circle that have been keeping you bound in situations, or you were overgiving, overextending, you know, things like that. So that may be something that you all are dealing with, and you're coming to a reality. Like I'm getting, a lot of you all are giving yourselves reality checks. Ain't nobody gonna have to do it for you. You're giving yourself reality checks. You're realizing how you're overextending, overcompensating, and I feel like you're becoming free of that. You see how that water is rolling freely over that cup? You're becoming free of that. I really do feel like that is the case. Because some of you all were just overgiven to the point where you were being, like it just felt like things weren't being restored in your life, replenished. It was like you were dealing with lack because you were so busy at giving. It's like, you see how her hand, I always notice how her hand is reaching out. Like, I give. What about me? And that's what a lot of you all are getting ready to learn during this time. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to say this again. I feel like that's shifting for you all. And I claim it. 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 You're going in a different direction. The devil can't win. You're acknowledging it now. You see how he's facing the devil, but the devil's in reverse. Loss of power. Okay? You have turned your back on that energy, and you're taking your own power in your own hand. He's holding that wand. And remember I was talking about, you see how he was holding a globe? Remember I was, oh my God, are you guys looking at this? Remember I was just getting ready to say, because he was holding a globe and I was talking about travel. Remember I was saying I seen somebody, like a knot on somebody's head? Look at that. He has a bandage on his doggone head. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. If you're going traveling on a day that has a 9 in it, because that was the 9 of Wands, the 9th, the 19th, 29th, be very careful, okay, with your luggage and travel plans and rushing. Make sure you're setting time for yourself, because I'm getting like somebody was rushing and ended up injuring themselves or something like that. Be very careful, okay? You have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Pentacles, not moving forward, but not moving backwards either, just stuck at a standstill. Then I say, I don't feel like that's going to be your energy. You're not going to allow yourself just to be stagnant and stuck. You're moving out of that actively. You're putting a lot of energy into it, in fact. Back of the deck, 3 of Cups. Again, I'm going to say somebody's social circle. Somebody that you was breaking bread with didn't really want to see, you know, anything positive happen for you. So for a lot of you all, the devil was right in your front yard. It was somebody who was right, you know, people that you cared about. You see how you got the people dancing with the devil? So for a lot of you all, you were dealing with stagnancies and difficulties in your life because you was dancing with the devil and didn't even know it. But you see how the devil popped up multiple times? They're saying like it's made clear to you now. Now you see it. Remember I was saying that abundance that I'm claiming for you all is not just monetary, spiritual as well. Your spiritual gifts are going to remove you or make you remove people from your life that are holding you back, that are keeping you stagnant, keeping you in lack. Some of you all's lack mentality from your upbringing and things like that. There's also, I'm getting a love interest could be like that as well. So let's get a clarifier for this 8 of Swords. Clarifying for the 8 of Swords associated with the moon for the collective. Clarifying for the 8 of Swords, okay. You got way too many cards, but I do. You see how I flipped out, so I'm going to take it. Here we go again with this lady. Let me tell y'all something. You keep getting these people who are blindfolded. You keep getting these people that are blindfolded. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's sideways. When it came out sideways, right? I feel like for some of you all, when you have it upright, that's yes. Down is no. Sideways is indecision or inconclusive. When it coming out sideways and you got 2 women who are blindfolded, I'm going to say again, some of you guys knew that there was people in your life, but you didn't want to, because her arms are crossed across her heart. You didn't want to admit it, that it was people in your life who were holding you back, holding you down, You are giving way too much. Because look how big that pinnacle is. That's a huge pinnacle. That's giving a lot. You are giving way too much. And again, I'm going to say with people in your surroundings. Okay, the Six of Cups is people that you have history with in this lifetime, past lifetime. These are people that you are familiar with. For some of y'all, someone may have walked out of your life and you may have been devastated about it because you felt like, dang, you just left me in lack. But here's the thing. That was a blessing in disguise. Because that person wasn't for you anyway. People who are solid and truly for you, those people would never just leave you high and dry in your time of need or just with no explanation. That was a blessing in disguise because this person was never for you in the beginning. Again, all these came out sideways. So you do have some sideways. This makes me think about friendships. There's some friendships with people that you may want to question. Could be you Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Pisces reference. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you guys may find this out in Taurus season, which we are in right now. Let's go ahead and tuck these cards in here randomly. I'm going to do one shuffle because we want to get those cards mixed up pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and get a card for the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups in reverse. So we just left, literally just yesterday left April. April may not have been so good for a lot of you all on an emotional level because the cups are in reverse. You may have felt like you lost it a couple times, but here's the thing. You're regaining stability. You're regaining structure. Feeling confident, feeling more secure. For a lot of you all, that's going to be the abundance of self-esteem. You're going to feel more, more in control of your emotions, more comfortable with yourself as you are right now. Let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Cups. Clarifier for the Ace of Cups. And I mean abundant. Like, people going to be looking at you like a brand new person. It's just the energy that you're going to give off. You guys seen one to flip out, but it didn't flip up. We got one standing up. So I want to look at that one. It didn't flip out, so I won't take it as your card, but it's standing up. Clarifier again for the Ace of Cups. Clarifier for the Ace of Cups. Okay. And that's interesting. Do you see that? And it landed on top of these two women that are blindfolded. Very interesting. So, Seven of Swords, lying, cheater, manipulator, sneak, conniving in reverse. Didn't I say right here? Didn't I say? Some of you guys didn't see it before. Blindfolded. Swords, communication and mental. Some of you guys did not see it before. And for some of you all, you've seen it, but you were in denial because it's sideways. Let me tell you something. You see it for what it is. Upright, he thinks he's getting away with it. In reverse, you ain't getting away with a damn thing. I see it. I see you. I see you. A lot of you guys are seeing who is and who isn't for you. And that's abundance also, because I'm going to say this again. When you have people in your life who are like leeches, just taking, just taking, just taking, how can you accumulate any type of positivity around you? Positive money, positive in spirit, energy, vitality. How can you, when you keep being depleted by people who are shady? He's shady. He know what he's doing, because look at him smiling and tiptoeing away like he got away with something. And it's interesting because of the 7 swords, there's 7 swords in total. He's holding 5. We are in the 5th month. A lot of you guys are going to find out about deceptions and things like that this month. Also, some of you guys could be dealing with people who are actually like always like always need money, always borrowing money, but it's like they're not doing what they say they're doing with it. I'm getting that also. But again, I feel like this, for a lot of y'all, your gifts are opening up and you're realizing like, okay, I've been giving way too much. I've been giving people way too many chances, letting people just kind of fly, life just fly to see the pants type of deal. No more of that. How many times have we had this card? Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting with this also. There's somebody in your life that you are always just ready to go to war for, ready to go to battle for. Like, no matter what happened, you were there. You were ride or die. Okay. If this person called before you could even hang up the phone, you was right there. Wherever they were. Where you at? Okay, I'm there. You were there. Johnny on the spot. Somebody's name could be Johnny or Jonathan. I feel like with this in reverse, they're saying like, you're no longer going to keep jumping to somebody's defense, jumping to, help someone. Because I also feel like somebody's abusing your help. Like, if you are helping someone financially with their bills and things like that, it's like they're being reckless with money. This is definitely recklessness with money. Okay. They're being reckless with money. This could be a partner. This can be a family member, best friend, sibling, child, adult child especially. It could be one of those things where it's like they know that if they need something, all they have to do is call you and you're there. And you're realizing like, okay, I can't keep jumping for this person, because if I need anything, even just somebody to vent to, I can't even do that. So why do I keep jumping, to this person's defense or jumping for this person anytime they need something, but I can't even get, you can't even give me a shoulder to cry on. I'm getting it also. Because it's about reciprocity. That's what I'm getting here also. There's a lack of reciprocity in this situation. You guys taking control. Hello. What I say, I'm going to say again, a lot of you guys are getting ready to secure some bags here. Some of you guys are getting ready to go in new positions of leaderships, manager, team lead, CEO. Some type of status change is happening for a lot of you all. You got Aries energy. And remember I said in Jefferson Airplane, the band members, there is 2 Aries. So you got Aries here with the Emperor twice. Also, something that you put into motion is motion. Something that you put into motion in Aries season is getting ready to play out now. You're getting ready to see the abundance coming, trickling down from it in Taurus season. Okay? Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Wands. Clarify for the Knight of Wands associated with the Sun. You got 2 cups and they're both upright. Okay, you got 2 cards. You got the Queen of Cups. We had that earlier in this deck. Remember the pregnant woman? Some of you guys definitely will be having a child or finding out that you're with child. Some of you guys are waiting for a certain period of time to tell someone, possibly in Cancer season, because you got 2 cards that are associated with cups. So you know how sometimes people just want to wait until they're further along in their pregnancy before they tell family. And here's the thing, even if you know or you have plans to tell family right now, it may be a message telling you to wait. Don't be so quick and hasty to tell people. Just hold out and wait. I'm getting for your own emotional I'm hearing healing, but that's not what I'm feeling. But I'm hearing for your own emotional healing. Somebody's definitely going to be pregnant. You got these 2, they look like the cherubs, the little baby angels. You got 2 here, and then you have 1 right there. Somebody's definitely going to be pregnant. So this may be someone's 3rd child. Also, this could be someone's 3rd pregnancy. Someone may have lost pregnancies. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now specifically, like if you've been trying to conceive and you've lost pregnancies, they're definitely saying hold out before you give that news. I know you may be excited, but hold out. Just hold out. And then I feel like around Cancer season, June, July time frame, it'll be safe for you to go ahead and speak, specifically in June, because you do have the 6 cups. 6 could be June. Okay, so just hold out. What I like about this is like the kings and queens, they are very stable financially, emotionally. I won't say so much emotionally because kings, queens, they're human too, but financially, they're very well off. For a lot of you all, you're going to see things, you're going to be literally sitting in a completely different position in life by Cancer season. Okay, that's happening for sure. And it could be because of something that you're getting started right now in Gemini season, because this is about action, going on that journey. I like it. Also, I'm going to say again with that 6 of Cups, that makes me think about people from past life, this lifetime, soulmates, people in your surroundings. You may be really looking at them. You may be really paying attention to their actions and how they, I'm also getting how you feel around them. Because you see how she's looking at that cup, and the cup has a lid on it. A lid is protection. It seals things. So some of you guys are, if you feel like you need to protect your assets, you need to protect your energy when you're around certain people, that's a message also. That's a part of your intuitive gifts also. If you're not having specific visions or dreams about things, you're going to start feeling things. Water is about the emotions and feelings. So you may start having feelings about things, like when you feel eeriness or you feel uncomfortable with people around you, that's the message also. That's a spiritual gift. Being an empath, that is a spiritual gift. So some of you guys, your spiritual sight is awakening, and then for others, your spiritual senses. Like you can feel things. And if for some reason I keep wanting to clutch my fist, it's like closing something up. So some of you guys will be, if you feel like you don't want to be around people, you're usually very social, you don't feel like being around people, your sense of empathy is like, it's awakening, it's getting very heightened. You are extreme empath during this time. And that's abundance, and you're picking that energy up in abundance. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's crazy because we're getting ready to clarify the 5 of Pentacles. So that's just like, for some of you guys, you may feel like you lost everything. Because this is lack, loss, abandonment. This is like a family, and they're like either entering a doorway or just getting ready to leave and go into another one upright. But in reverse, it's like having to leave a situation. It has to do with family for some of you guys. You have a couple here and a child. I'm going to say again, somebody's pregnant, or somebody's going to be finding out they're pregnant. You also could be talking about, starting a family, because you see how the pentacle placements, like look at all the placements of all other pentacles, but she has one right here by her stomach, almost like a baby bump. Somebody is due, okay, and in Taurus season, because it's like upside down, it's like dropping a load, and it's interesting as I'm doing this, now the light is dimming, and it does that every so often when I'm doing the readings, forgive me, but it's like when I'm giving certain messages, the light will turn dim. I don't know if you guys seen that. So it's like, with the light dimming, it's like, okay, somebody's pregnancy could be over. Like you could be dropping that load, giving birth in Taurus season. And then for others, someone may have had a miscarriage in Taurus season of a previous time frame. And so, like I said again, if you do conceive again, keep it to yourself for a minute. At least until you know everything's safe with you health wise, the baby, things like that. Keep it to yourself. Also, like I said, something with family. You know, there could have been a lot of hardship financially with family situations, having to move because of financial situations. I'm going to say again, you're changing because you're going to be in a completely different position moving forward. For the rest of this year, you're going to be in a completely different position. Let's get a clarifier for the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying for the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and ain't it crazy how it keeps landing in this area? So it's in between both. It's in between the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups, as well as the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords with both of these women blindfolded. And it's interesting because blindfolds, you can't see something, right? You see how you can't see the card because it's face down? So this is, for me, with this Five of Pentacles, they're saying that this is associated with something that you weren't seeing with this situation that kept causing lack in your life. Because the card's flipped face down. So it's something that you weren't seeing that was causing constant lack in your life. What did I say to y'all? You keep giving to people, and it's not balanced, it's not equal. You always have people around you with their hands out. Are you looking at this? You keep dealing with people. This is so powerful, y'all. Straight up, look at this. You got the Five of Pentacles and then the Six of Pentacles. 5 to the 6, that's things ascending, going to the next level. So you guys are realizing, like, in order for me to go to the next level, I can't keep giving, because they're down on their luck. So how can they give to him? And here's the thing, I'm not saying, like, if you know that you're in a good position to help people that you shouldn't help, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is you can become depleted constantly giving. He's constantly giving. Now, this is typically seen as a card of being given breadcrumbs, somebody giving you breadcrumbs. But then also, like I said, you do have two people with their hands out. So you guys have people in your life that keep, okay, let me show this to you. You see how this person is walking away right here, and then she has her hands out, getting ready to accept whatever it is he has to offer. Two people here that this person may have been given to or entertaining. There's two people in some of you guys' life that you have been given to, overextending to. And you know what I'm saying? And it's been blocking your shine. It's been blocking your abundance. But I'm going to tell you right now, you do have a flow of abundance coming in. And I remember I mentioned earlier those moon phases. Some of you guys may see something brand new coming in. You know, something being fulfilled because that cup is full and is running over. Something being fulfilled in your life, emotionally, financially, around the time of the new moon. I always tell you guys 3 days before, during, and 3 days after the new and full moon, that veil is thinner. You see things clearer. Again, that new moon is May 8th. The full moon is May 23rd. So pay attention to how you're feeling and the energy around that time. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have none other than the Wheel of Fortune. What did I say for you all? I claim this for you. I claim it for you. You see, I was shuffling, didn't change anything. At the very bottom of the deck, you have Major Arcana, which is definite, the Wheel of Fortune. I said this initially. I claim this message of abundance for every single one of you. You do have abundance. How many times did we have the devil? Look who has that wheel on his back. That wheel is like destiny, fate and destiny. It gives you direction. It makes me think of a compass. What direction you're going in. Here's the thing. For a lot of y'all, you can't move forward because the devil keeps blocking your shine, but it's already been written. Every single one of these characters have a book. It's already been written. It's already fated. It's already destined for you to have some type of fulfillment in your life. And that's going to happen. And I'm going to say right now, some of you guys are going to see it playing out. You're going to see it playing out more so in Cancer season. You got Cancer, June. You got 6/6. June, you're going to see things playing out. I feel like in May, you're going to start cutting off people that initially you didn't want to cut off because you love those people. You have strong feelings for those people. And cutting them off doesn't mean that you don't have to talk to these people ever again and you just leaving them high and dry. It's like you can't overextend anymore. And I know this for a lot of y'all, this is people that you love because her arms are across her chest, across her heart. I don't want to see the day that I have to cut this person off, but you know you're going to have to. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. As is this. This abundance is coming in. The Wheel of Fortune, keyword fortune, absolutely. Like I told you, that abundance is coming in for a lot of you all. Make sure you say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. I'm claiming nothing but goodness and positivity for you guys for this month and every other month after that, but especially because we're doing this on the very first day of May. I claim May to be abundant and prosperous for you. May you all be full of abundance and happiness and joy and peace. Okay? So thank you guys so much for watching Queen Airbender Tarot. Until next time, please continue to like, share, subscribe, click that notification button. Take care and be well. Bye.